Are you looking for an athletic scholarship? You're in the right place. This is the Recruit Me Athletic Scholarship Podcast, the longest-running podcast on recruiting and athletic scholarships. We're here to help your family navigate the recruiting road all the way to an athletic scholarship. He's a recruiting expert and a dad of a D1 athlete and a high school athlete pursuing a scholarship. With a wealth of experience to share, here's Recruit Me CEO Brent Hanks.
Thank you for joining me for 15 minutes that will change your athletic scholarship future. Today I'm going to give an up-close look into our family's current recruiting situation. We are going to walk through what our family, is doing in Sutton's current recruitment. Sutton is my youngest of two sons. He is now entering his senior year in high school at Ozark High School. Sutton is wanting to play baseball in college, and through his hard work and him seeing his older brother's success in both high school and college, he feels that playing in college will enhance his higher education experience. Parker, my older son, is a pitcher at Northwestern University in Evanston, Illinois. Parker is entering his senior year in college. I've had Parker on as a guest on the Athletic Scholarship Podcast twice. Go back to episodes 211 and 256 to hear some of Parker's experiences in high school and college and get advice on recruiting and handling college. So Sutton, as he goes into his senior year of high school, is facing many recruiting challenges, just like thousands of other high school seniors across the country, and just like you are facing now or maybe in the future. The recruiting process is hard enough in normal circumstances. The last 2 years with COVID and seasons being canceled and the opportunity for athletes to get an additional year of eligibility have tilted the scales of recruiting, and the class of 2022 is right in the middle of it. Roster sizes in any sport are high, and college athletes are transferring in record numbers. Many coaches had to wait to contact high school student athletes face-to-face because of recruiting dead periods that were extended, and because the coaches had to wait until their season was over to evaluate who was taking an extra year of play or who was transferring. So Sutton and I have done the main components of the Recruit Me 3.0 athletic scholarship system. Go to recruit-me.com/system for more information and click on Get Access to Purchase. So, welcome to episode 261 of the Athletic Scholarship Podcast. This is step 4 of the Recruit Me 3.0 athletic scholarship system, and it is Build Your Questionnaire. This step is to create a version of your very own personalized questionnaire. Just about every team website has a recruiting questionnaire that future student athletes can fill out. Sometimes it is on the school's general athletic website, and sometimes it is on the specific team or specific sports website. The recruiting questionnaire can be in various places on a school's website, so sometimes you have to search for it. So after you send your introductory email with your player profile attached, go back and listen to episodes 259 and 260 for more information on those subjects. You can send a personalized recruiting questionnaire. There is nothing wrong with filling out the recruiting questionnaire for each school, but Recruit Me recommends this step of building your own and sending it to coaches to help you save time and to stand out. Sometimes coaches will ask you to go online and fill out their questionnaire. Never think that it is wrong to fill out the online questionnaires, but by building your own, you will have a majority of the information that the recruiting questionnaires will ask. So whether you send the personalized recruiting questionnaire by email or PDF, or you use it to help you do the online thing, this is definitely a time saver. So after you start contacting coaches, a coach may ask you for your questionnaire or your video, or may send you camp or showcase information. Any of these are positive, but you have to respond quickly. You can't wait 2 or 3 days to respond to a coach. By having your questionnaire, videos, and your player profile ready, you can quickly respond. Also, update your introductory email and your player profile frequently. So let's concentrate on building your one-page questionnaire that you can send and respond to any coach. As Sutton and I built his personal questionnaire, we used a Word program and the example in the Recruit Me 3.0 system and workbook. You get the instructions for the questionnaire as part of the Recruit Me 3.0 system. The questionnaire has information under 4 areas. The first is personal information. The second is family information. The third is academic information. And the fourth is athletic information for your sport. Remember, this is the information that colleges recruiting online questionnaires will ask you anyway. Here is the information you need to gather for the 4 areas of your questionnaire. Under personal information, you just list the date that you will send the questionnaire to the coach. Then we put Sutton's name, or your name, the high school graduation date. For Sutton, we put May 2022, our home address, Sutton's phone number, and email. We also listed his height and his weight. That's the personal information section. Next, we gathered family information. My name as the father, my occupation, phone numbers, and email, and the college I graduated from and the year. Add this information if your parents went to college. Also, we added my college athletic experience. It is not a big deal if parents don't have college athletic experience, but if they do, you want to list it. Then, in the family information section, you also do all the same information for the mother. One of the last pieces of the family information is who you live with, mother and father, or just mother. The academic section is the high school name and address. Then, the high school principal's name, the athletic director, and guidance counselor. You add your GPA, your class rank, and your SAT or ACT test scores. Sutton then put business as his academic interest, and the colleges will ask if you will apply for financial aid. You just answer yes or no. Colleges ask how many people are in your family and how many are currently in college. The last thing in the academic section is to list any academic honors that you have earned and received. The last section is athletic information. This area will vary depending on your sport. So we listed Sutton's primary position, in his case outfield, and secondary position, pitcher. Then we listed whether he is right-handed or left-handed. Some sports need to know what foot you are. We listed his baseball high school head coach and his cell phone number, and his summer coach's name and cell phone number. You can list a position coach too if your sport has one. Now it is time to gather stats for your high school and club seasons. Each sport has a different set of stats. This sometimes feels like bragging, but make sure to send your best stats to make you look good. But never put inflated stats. This is really tempting when you are putting times, your weightlifting weights, or your velocities. In baseball, throwing velocities and exit velocities are super popular. Don't embellish your times or your velocity. While we are on the bragging element, you need to list all your rewards and accomplishments. It is not bragging if you earn those awards, so be proud and list them here in the questionnaire. Now, some stats have impact on your recruitment. In track, your times, in swimming, your times, shot put, discus, long jump, triple jump distances are often official stats at official meets and are not usually subject to the type of competition you play. Your batting average or your save percentage or your receiving yards may be high, but most colleges don't know the competition you play. Local coaches may know your level of play, but coaches outside your area may not understand your level. The last item to list are the top players that you've competed against or played with. List these competitors or teammates' names and list where they are going to college or where they went to college. Again, don't forget to list players that you played with too. So you should write an introductory email, build your player profile, and send both of these to colleges on your school list. And then have your personal recruiting questionnaire ready as coaches contact you back from your contact and from your play. Here are some key points to take away from this episode, and a new one too. Instead of completing every school's questionnaire, build your own, which incorporates all your information a coach will need to have. Build your questionnaire quickly, because after you send out your emails, you will begin receiving responses from coaches in a few days. Also, send your upcoming season schedule, whether it has games, showcases, or workouts. Send that with your completed personal questionnaire. Here are some items to think about and discuss with your family. Where are you needing help in your recruiting process? And what are your college dreams? These questions need to be asked and updated frequently. Over the last 7 episodes, I've given you 8 items from the recruiting checklist from the Athletic Scholarship 24-Month Planner and Journal, page 5. The 24-Month Planner and Journal is written by RecruitMe's founder, Jon Fugler. You can get this book on Amazon or by contacting me, Brent at recruit-me.com. This planner and journal is only $20 and has 356 pages to record and keep valuable recruiting information all in one place. The planner and journal is only $20. That's only 5 cents a page. Did you know 2 spiral notebooks with 400 blank pages cost $15 on Amazon? So here's a review of the first 8 items of the recruiting checklist. At the end of this review will be item 9, the last of the recruiting checklist. Listen to episodes 254 through 260 to hear the first 8 items. Item 1 is select the right schools to contact. Item 2 is build your introductory packet and questionnaire. Item 3 is produce your video. Item 4 is track your communications. Item 5 is build your updates. Item 6 is choose the right camps, showcases, and tournaments. Item 7 is registered with the NCAA and NAIA eligibility centers. And Item 8 is academic performance. Each item has to-dos to help you through the recruiting journey. So here is Item 9 of the recruiting checklist. Know the recruiting rules. The to-dos listed under Item 9 are check out the recruiting calendar for your sport. Then read and be familiar with the NCAA guide and read and be familiar with the NAIA guide. You can get these to-dos done by going to ncaa.org and naia.org. Now, you don't have to know all the NCAA or NAIA recruiting rules and calendars by heart, but you need to know where to find the information and to know just the basics. Past episodes like episode 218, 219, and 225 and 226 are good references. Also, episode 257 will help too. There are thousands of rules, both athletically and academically, so you will never know all of them, and it is very hard to break a rule as a recruit. Knowing recruiting rules and calendar basics can help you to understand when and how coaches can contact you and how they can contact you. Knowing the calendar can reduce your stress by knowing why coaches are not at your games or meets. Knowing academic rules early can help you to reduce stress your junior and senior year by getting set up correctly to align with NCAA and NAIA academic requirements. And also knowing how to register correctly to be able to take official visits and sign a national letter of intent. Join me next week for a special recruiting checklist announcement. I'm in the middle of the hot summer special on the RecruitMe 3.0 Athletic Scholarship System. The RecruitMe 3.0 is a step-by-step system that walks you through the whole recruiting process. If you are a freshman in high school, this is a great way to get started. If you're a junior in high school, this is a great way to get going. Go to recruit-me.com/system to get the information on this easy-to-access system. The Hot Summer Special includes the RecruitMe 3.0 system. Plus, I will send you not one, but 2 helpful resources to go along with the RecruitMe 3.0. For only $127, you get instant access to the RecruitMe 3.0 system. Plus, I will mail you a copy of the 356-page Athletic Scholarship 24-month Planner and Journal and the Athletic Scholarship Playbook, first edition. Both books are written by the RecruitMe founder, Jon Fugler. The Athletic Scholarship 24-month Planner and Journal is a $20 value, and the Athletic Scholarship Playbook is a $15 value. So, $120 gets you all 3 resources, no extra postage or handling. Click on Get Access on the recruit-me.com/system page to get started today. Thank you for listening, and please join me next week as I cover another step that we are doing in Sutton's recruitment. Subscribe to the Athletic Scholarship Podcast on your favorite podcast app or listen on recruit-me.com/podcast. Thanks for listening, and see you next week.